What's up, guys? Supercasual here, another Clash Royale video. Today I'm just going in and playing a few ladder matches. I've been on tilt mode, so I'm trying to push back up to Legendary Arena. First game is going to be against TikTok. First thing I notice is he's a level 10, and I don't have my elixir pump. Kind of depressed about that. It's my favorite, card to play off jump. So he dropped off Spear Goblins. I dropped my Ice Wizard to defend that and threw my P.E.K.K.A. up there to start a push. He brings in his mini P.E.K.K.A. minions and Ice Wizard to counter. My Ice Wizard's going to clean up those minions and Musketeer to kill off his Ice Wizard and Spear Gobs as well as his Princess, and drop that poison spell for good measure. So get a little bit of damage here on his tower, not a whole lot, about maybe like 250 give or take. So I got my elixir pump now. I got a zap spell ready just in case he comes with a a hog or something like that. Okay, he drops a giant, so I'm gonna drop both my princes to counter that. Mini P.E.K.K.A. got in front of the giant there. That's not a good good look for him, but he's gonna get some good damage with his giant. Ice Wizard to slow that down. And we got a decent, counter push coming here. He drops off his archer, or his princess. Not sure if that was the best move, but she's doing work. Ice Wizard and Dark Prince on the tower. Gonna get some good damage here. Minions to kill off my Ice Wizard. Drop a Musketeer in the back to help counter those minions. Tower's gonna take out one, and they get a couple of hits off. Princess shooting the tower. Drop off my P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. and Musketeer push coming up. I got my zap spell ready just in case. If he drops those goblins again, or the... Oh, he's dropping... What are those, level 11 barbarians? Man, those are tough. My P.E.K.K.A.'s only level 4, so it's gonna have a little trouble taking out those. I gotta zap them, or have a poison spell, or something to splash them a little bit. Take a little bit of their health off. Minion zap to kill off my princes there. Drop an Ice Wizard to distract. And drop a Musketeer. Come over here, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Alright, Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s going to go down. Zap the Princess and the Spear Gobs. Everything cancels, so we're going to let it reset. Kind of worried here. He's got his Giant coming in. I'm going to drop my P.E.K.K.A. here so I can meet it at the bridge. Going to drop a Prince off here in a second just for some extra damage. I don't want that Giant getting through at all. Ice Wizard coming in to slow him down. We're going to drop a Dark Prince, just get everything going here. I'm about to drop off the Musketeer. Then I'm going to zap everything. Alright, clears all that out. He's got his Princess, Spear Gobs, and Ice Wizard getting wrecked. I'm going to get a nice little push going here. Got a Mini P.E.K.K.A. to tank a few shots. Knight coming in, drop a poison. Another Ice Wizard. That's going to cover those minions for me. Crown Tower, rather, about to go down. And wraps up a 1-0 victory in overtime. Good job, if I do say so myself. We're going to go back in, play another round. Who do we got this time? We have... What is that, DTZ? Sorry, it's hard to kind of see the video here. Got my elixir collector. I like to drop it up front. Just a good little counter for the miner there, just in case. Keeps him from getting too much damage off on those elixir pumps. And then, carrying over onto my tower. Hey, look, a miner. That's why I like to play it up front. The Ice Wizard slows that down so he gets almost no damage off on it. Probably about an even trade at the end of the day. And Lumberjack goes down, a little rage spell. Doesn't do a whole lot. I'm going to zap this baby dragon just because I want it gone. P.E.K.K.A. gets to the tower, gets a couple of hits off. Musketeer and Ice Wizard coming in, doing a little bit more work. And that was a decent miner. Distracts my troops, keeps me from killing the tower on that push. Got a knight coming in. It's going to take out those archers real quick. That mini P.E.K.K.A is going to do some work. I dropped my P.E.K.K.A off here to distract, and I'm going to drop an Ice Wizard behind him. Well, maybe... No, I'm going to drop the Musketeer at the bridge to follow up right behind him. And Lumberjack goes down. He's going to get one-shotted. Musketeer takes out the tower. Then I knock off the Ice Wizard and start dropping everything and just going in for the 3 crown. He gave up. He just quit. And good game. Good little 3 crown victory there. If you haven't noticed, I'm a level 9. I'm playing against mostly level 10s and 11s at this point. I mean, I get a few level 9s depending on what time of day I log on. I'm going to go ahead and donate, get some experience and gold. Trying to push up and be level 10 here shortly. I've got some upgrades available. I can do my Dark Prince or my regular Prince to level 4 or 5 respectively. Going into this one, this is Biggie. He's a level 11. Not sure why he's this far down. I mean, 2,800 trophies is not really that high, especially for a level 11. My deck is particularly weak against hog decks because I don't have a defense. And I don't like to play my Elixir Collector as a defense. That's an old school strategy that nobody's really using anymore. Kill off that push. I took out, Valkyrie, Hog, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. Pretty good Elixir trade there. Plus I've got my pump down, so I should have a decent advantage going into this next push. He's going to drop his Miner off. I'm going to drop the Musketeer to take that out and start up another push here. That P.E.K.K.A.'s going to do work. Oh, nope. He drops his Valkyrie, and that gets cleaned up real quick. Going to take out this tower. And getting a little greedy at this point. Going to go after his King Tower. That's a good mini P.E.K.K.A on his part. He's going to clean up my Musketeer and then take out my Knight. I dropped this. This is a bad P.E.K.K.A. I dropped this off trying to distract his mini P.E.K.K.A. Unfortunately, got a couple of shots on him. That does a lot of damage just during his spawn timing. Wow, 3 Musketeers. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I didn't have enough Elixir to drop that poison spell. I could have probably cleaned that up a lot quicker. If I dropped off my Zap, I might have saved my Ice Wizard a couple of shots. But Musketeer going to do some work there. Going to drop off the Knight to take out his Miner. Zapping that Hog. No hits there. Clean up these Spear Goblins. Drop off a Dark Prince. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to go after the Dark Prince. Prince is going to come in and take him out. Ice Wizard helping out. He's got a Wizard. Wizard's going to go down. Knight's going to die, and then Musketeer and Ice Wizard are going to get some shots on the tower. He drops a Valkyrie to counter. Alright. I'm going to zap that, trying to keep as much HP on my Prince as possible for this. Yep, there go his 3 Musketeers. I get one shot with the Prince. Musketeer's going to clean one up, and then the other one's going to clean up my Ice Wizard. He drops a Desperation Rocket there, trying to take out my tower. Now he's going to have to Miner my tower just to stay in the game. After this poison spell, he'll be down to about 100 HP on his King Tower. So I can clean it up with another poison. Not quite low enough to take it out with a Zap. So I'm just going to keep pushing here, cycling, just trying to get back to my poison spell. So there it goes. And good game, well played. Taking down a level 11 as a level 9 in Frozen Peak. Getting another 3 crown victory. That's going to unlock my crown chest for today. Go ahead and open that up here in just 1 second. And we get some gold, some gems, archers, royal giant, whatever, furnace, and another Dark Prince. That's good. Helps me get towards that level 5 upgrade. See, and now I have choices to make. I could upgrade my Dark Prince right now, or I can save a little bit longer and upgrade my Prince. And since I'm trying to push up, I want to do the Prince upgrade because it's more experience. Gets me 400 experience versus 200, and then having to wait, forever and a day to get that 8K gold to upgrade the Prince afterwards. And we're jumping back into another battle. This is the third level 10 I've faced in this video. And dropping off that elixir collector, exactly where I like to drop it. I'm going to drop a musketeer in the back. I'm dropping it on the far corner because I don't want to have him fireball both my musketeer and my elixir collector. Dropping a knight off to help deal with that. Dropping this poison spell is a little bit late, but getting pretty good value. And that rocket just hurt. Wiped out everything. Give him a little well played. Ice Wizard's going to come in. I'm just going to tank that. No big deal. Dropping off that Ice Wizard before my elixir hits full because I don't want to run over on elixir. He drops a giant in the back, so I'm going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. Try to meet him at the bridge. Going to be a little bit too early with that. I probably should have, waited a little bit longer. That minion horde's about to do work. P.E.K.K.A.'s going to do most of the damage on that giant, but he's going to get a little bit through there. But able to clean all of that up. Going to drop this prince off before that princess gets a shot off. And he's going in naked. I'm just going to, run into a brick wall of a knight, and they're going to just pretty much cancel. Knight actually comes out ahead, but not by much. He'll get cleaned up by the tower. And I'm going to start my push up again. I love doing this push. This is going to hurt. There goes my Ice Wizard. Say bye-bye. And going to take about a quarter of the health off of that P.E.K.K.A. Going to get a musketeer going behind it just to stop any air troops. Probably, I was expecting him to drop minions, but he might not have been cycled yet. And there go the minions. I'm going to drop the Ice Wizard off to counter those. Try to, get those down as low as possible. They might get one shot off. I'm not too worried about that. Dropping another pump in the back. He drops a pump, so I'm going to go ahead and poison that and take a little bit of damage off his tower. He's dropping that giant again in the back, starting that slow push, so I'm going to drop a mini P.E.K.K.A. and try to meet him at the bridge. Hopefully I got my timing right this time, because I really don't want to deal with him on my side on his side of the map. And he's coming back at me again with that rocket. That rocket's been really annoying this battle, but I think I got enough stuff down to push through this. Dropping the poison spell. About to drop. I don't think I drop anything here. I think I just wait to. Oh, nope, there it goes. Dropping the knight off. And another Ice Wizard. I'm going to drop another musketeer behind that. And just going to go in here and wreck his tower real quick. Dropping that zap spell off. And doing quite a bit of damage, getting that 1-0 victory. And good game, well played.